This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. The Cornhuskers offense comes on the field to open this game. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Wideouts now clustered. They're going to the air on the first play. Gets made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now. He's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A change of direction. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. The Cornhuskers will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Makes the grab. It's Watson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those 1st downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Extending the play now. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on second down. Street to the wide receiver. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. And the Huskers will have to kick this away. Second punt now. His first was a beauty. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. It's a dart right down the middle. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They go with a direct snap. Throws a stiff arm. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
And first down, they go right back to him. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab behind the line. It's Parker. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Huskers bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Nice grab. It's Hayes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a...
He's in the clear at the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. On the run here, taking a deep shot.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Running back grabs it on the screen, and he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow and forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Punt over the middle. It's Hayes. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Looking to chuck it again. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. With sure hands, it's Allen. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, the quarterback ends ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. And, boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history of playing linebacker.
The Cornhuskers will have to kick it away. He's on for his 5th punt of the day now. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Moves out of the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Going to try to use his legs here. He gets the first and still going. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Contact as he threw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he'll set up to throw. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And the Huskers will send their punt team onto the field. returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. To throw, it's Peters. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Tackle on play at the 31-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
The Huskers will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
A completion makes it second and short. It's a bootleg looking to throw. The pass is caught. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Breaking free at midfield. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's caught. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Irish. And the route is on. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Notre Dame 24, Nebraska 0. Return runs out of bounds.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Parker. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Quick juke to get free. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the 2nd down play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Breaks into open space. Across the 30. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Breaks into the clear. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Well, the ball's knocked loose. And the ball bounces out of the end zone. It's a touchback and a turnover.
Well, I thought the defense had a real shot at it, but the fumble rolls out of bounds, and the offense will keep possession and a double-digit lead. What a break for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Allen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking for a man. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They'll run it here. He finds some space.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He's looking to scramble. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Here comes a handoff. Look out, room to run here. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of their quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Takes the handoff again. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This passing game is on fire today.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
31, Nebraska, 0.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the cover. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Huskers will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
38, Nebraska, 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now the running back's got it again. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Leaning on the run game here. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy. Run the...
And they heave it deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Punting ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And now the first play of this drive here, set up at the 37. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver grabs it, and they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Could take it all the way. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown. Big important takeaway.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it costs.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
38, Nebraska, 7.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Pitch to the back. So they make the tackle, but will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't